Good morning, Internet. I'm MasterBryss, and welcome to the second part of Pokemon XY Naturia version. The screen is now really dark. He clearly didn't know how to change that. Anyway, I went into a save editor and I renamed variation to variable because I think it sounds better. And we are gonna go and we're gonna get our first catch. And while we're doing so, I'm going to discuss some things that I didn't know when I started this game, but I do now. And first route, Joltik, in a decent colour scheme too. I like this development. I like this development a lot, but the point is, I'll show you when I bring up my yes. Show you when I bring up my bag, right? If I go into my pack and I attempt to use a berry, I can't. If I attempt to use a potion, I can't. If I attempt to use this poison cure thing, which cura automa square bracketica del veneno, EQ meaning equipado held, you'll notice we can't use them. This is because the hacker has forcibly changed this so that we can't ever use healing items in battle. Furthermore, if we enter a gym, we can't leave it until we defeat the gym leader. This bothers me. Like, I'm all for having a hard hack, that's great. But this is also a Gen 2 hack with Kalos Pokemon in it. This is something that's not been done well yet, as to my point, and therefore there are a lot of people who'll just want to play a casual game with Gen 6 spawns. This thing looks, off the bat, like it could do it. But it can't. Because those annoying little anti-casual features force you to play like a small gun player, and that's not going to be to everybody's tastes. And that annoys me. It just does. I'm still going to play this, and I'm probably still going to enjoy it, because I do have some degree of strategic ability. But I dislike the fact that they force you to play it in a competitive manner. We're going to name Joltik Tiki-Boo. Because why not? Let's see what he's got. Does he start with an electric move? You're Bug Electric, and you have Meatlook. That seems a weird choice, unless he's gotten rid of Spiderweb for something else. Oh well. That's our catch for the first route. And that's quite a nice catch. Presumably we wouldn't have got that if we did that during the day. Ooh, Noibat on the first route as well. Something else I should probably point out is that this hack has an increased chance of getting a shiny. It's increased the odds to 1 in 256. Which is a lot. And that's not a very well implemented bridge. Ugh. But the point is, because of that, the shiny clause that's normally in Nuzlocke has to be sort of loosened a bit. So I've loosened it to, you can only use every odd numbered shiny you obtain. So if we get shiny number 1, that's cool, that's in. Shiny number 2, no, can't use it. Boxed for good. Also, does Zigzagoon have that low defense? Because it should, ooh, berry. Goldberry, wow. That would be nice if it weren't for the fact that we triggered it and we failed our catch because it went crit. I'll be catching all these things later off screen, but that was our catch for the Nuzlocke. I'm catching other things to show off back sprites, but I'm allowing myself other catches so I can see how everything looks and whether or not it's pretty or not. I said or not, like twice, and I didn't need to. Redundancy! Let's see what cool thing we can find on this route. What we got? We have got Venipede. I am all for this development. I'm not all for it having rollout this early. Throw ball. Venipede was caught. And its bright coloured body is intended to work. I don't think he's actually changed the Pokedex entries from the fact that these vaguely sound like they could be is the fact that they replaced a spider Pokemon with another spider Pokemon and a poison bug with another poison bug. I'm pretty sure hairy bug Pokemon is Weedle's description. And we shall name you... I'm feeling unimaginative. We shall call you Vinny. Actually, no, we won't. We shall name you Venetia. Because the last time I had a Venipede in a Nuzlocke, it was a female, named Michael. Therefore, we shall have a male named Venetia. This makes perfect logical sense by my standards. And my standards are the best standards. I would be saying that because I'm the one in charge. Bug poison, and it knows just defense curl and roulette for now. Apparently he's also changed the evolution levels for some things, so things probably aren't going to be exactly the same as they are normally. That's kind of a really bland back sprite, but I suppose the hat. It is going to be the hat, isn't it? Right. Let's buy some supplies, because that seems like a nice thing to do. I shall take, because Premier Balls aren't a thing in this, couple of those, at least 3 of those, 2 of those, and what else you got? Ooh, you've got an Awakening, but I can't afford it by 2 measly Poké Points. Okay. I think, before I go any further in this, I'm going to grind up my team. That seems like a sensible thing to do, and I will do it on that route because Swaddle is probably a good thing to grind on. If we can ever... Ooh, I don't like that. Again, it's too airy-fairy. It doesn't have enough black in it for a Gen 2 game. I'm incredibly picky about this stuff. Roll out, tackle, roll out, tackle. Actually, I should probably unequip the Oran Berry because I want to conserve those now that I know that they are exclusives. Variable. Now about use tackle. Another thing. Apparently, the gym badge boosts have been removed, as in the 0.x of a bonus you get from a gym badge when you get it, like 1.1 booster attack or whatever. That's been taken out to give an unfair advantage, to get rid of the unfair advantage the player has. The ability to... Apparently, enemy AI status moves have a 25% chance of failing even if they hit, which is why Growl and that tended to fail more in Gen 2 when the enemy used it, but they never failed when you used it. That's been taken out. Again, all of these things have been done, apparently, to get rid of the player's unfair advantage. However, the enemy AI can use items inside of battle. We know this because we saw a bug catcher use a potion in part 1. I'm sure if you wanted to create an even contest, you would let us do that as well, you know? Or did you not think of that because you decided to be vaguely hypocritical today? Have you got your vaguely hypocritical head on today, Hacker? Ooh, Variable learned Mudslap. Yeah, Eevee learns Mudslap normally, doesn't it? Either way, that irks me. They say it's a fair contest and then they give the AI the advantage. Irksome. Very irksome. 10 out of 10 would not irk. I mean, how difficult would it really be to make 2 versions of this hack? One that can be played casually and one with this sort of challenge mode type rule set on it. That would seem like a reasonable strategy to me. And it would mean that this bit would be less bothersome. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to come back when everybody is at least, I'm going to say level 8. See you then. Okay, I've done grinding, and levels are now 7, 7, 9. I couldn't be bothered going to 8 because it's starting to get a little bit more difficult to level in Wilds. So, Tiki Boo has learned Thunder Wave, Variables moveset still the same, and Venetia learned Poison Sting, which is not bad. Neither of the bug types really have a decent attack other than Rollout Lock, and that's not the best. I don't like that state of affairs, but there's nothing really I can do about that yet, so I'm just going to shut up and carry on with the game. I sure hope I don't get thrown at level 10 immediately. Let's find out. I just lost him trying to find more Pokemon. Oh, you're the guy after. You're youngster Mikey, aren't you? Haven't we just fought a youngster Joey? That was youngster Joey over there, right? I'm not just making this stuff up, right? Right? Hope I'm not making this stuff up. Suck if I started making things up out of the blue when I didn't realize what I was doing. Curl up. Tackle. See, I can't really risk staying in battle too long now because of this whole trainers with items thing and not being able to use battle items, so I'm having to play this sort of weird switch game. Also, shift mode has been forcibly taken out. As if he wasn't done being annoying yet. Starly was poisoned, it used Growl. I don't think it's got flying attack yet, but just to be sure, I'm going to go to variable. I mean, it's nice that I'm thinking about this more, but there's a part of me that wishes I was given actual options instead of playing hard determinism the video game. I have enough of that in regular life. Give me damn options. Everyone's having fun battling. You should too. Oh, and now you're just forcing it on me. Now you're just rubbing it in my face. I don't like it when hacks do that. I appreciate that you have an ideology, but you don't force your other people to play like you. You give them the option of being able to play like them. I set it for Dark Violet's early level curve, and I'll say it here. Ooh, you should only have 2 Pokemon by the stage. If someone actually says to me that I only need 2 Pokemon by the stage of this game, that's a forced encounter. And I'll be honest with you, I kinda wanna do a bit more grinding before I do it. So I'm gonna do it. At least I would do it if it weren't for the fact that Wild experience is now, because I have to switch grind bugs against Venipede because of the rollout they carry, it's like 14 experience a pop, which means 10 battles in order to get to the level I want, which isn't great. The experience that I'm being given by trainers isn't massively better either. There are wild Poliwag on this route, I should probably point that out. Right, come on then, ambush me. Trainer, right, battle, Mikey, Starly, level, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. I did not plan this out, did not plan this out, did not plan this out. He's got like 4 Pokemon. And what's he got next? Oh, it's Zigzagoon. I can deal with Zigzagoon. Let's go to Tiki-Boo. Because Tiki-Boo has a life-sucking move, which is a valuable commodity in a game where healing isn't possible. Tiki-Boo gain 19, variable gain 19. That's really pitiful as experience goes. What's your next thing? Is it Swaddle? No, it's not Swaddle. It's a level 6. Variable. Oh. I'm incredibly grateful that Zigzagoon is as flimsy as it is. See, now I'm gonna have to overgrind us to risk not losing things. I know that that games are never designed to be played as Nuzlocke, but this still irks me on a deep and incredibly irritating level. Also, there's apparently a physical special split. So that helps, apparently. That's strange. I won before. Yes, I am going to have to battle other people to get better. My early team doesn't really work very well. I think I'm gonna have to do some off-screen grinding and then carry on. Yeah. I'm trying to have fun, I really am, but the railroading hurts. Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grind everyone to level 10, and then we're going to carry on. And I'm hopefully not going to go insane. Bye!